Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to visit my channel. I want to also say thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers that I have received in the last month or so. And I hope that I can inspire you to go out and craft and create and share what you make also on your channel. This is a video response to Putsomeblingonit's 1000 subbie giveaway challenge. And Put some bling on it. Her name is Natalie, and she's an awesome crafter. She makes the most beautiful pocket letters. She does cards and tags and embellishments and altered items, and she also does beautiful jewelry. So if you guys are not a subscriber of Natalie's channel, please go over and check her out. Now, for her subbie challenge, one of the requirements was to leave a comment on the subbie giveaway challenge video, and which ended yesterday, so I'm a day late, but you know, I still wanted to share what I made, the cards that I made. And another part of the challenge was you can make up to 5 cards and you get 1 entry for each card. Okay, so I made 5 cards, and the cards were supposed to be for YouTubers that you admire or you had made friends with, or you like their personality, or you just like what they made. You just love their channel. And so I made 5 cards, and I'm going to get those sent out to these 5 special people, because I should be making even more, because I have learned so much in this. I've been like really dedicated to watching YouTube videos for about a year, and I've seen so many great tutorials. I've been uplifted by a lot of people's channels. I've been inspired to create some of the projects that they've made. I think YouTube is a wonderful, wonderful program. I think, it helps you to get away from what you're experiencing daily and come on and have some enjoyment. And sometimes people share their real life experiences, but you can send encouraging words, and when you encourage somebody else, that encourages you too. So I just thank you, Natalie, for having this challenge, and I'm going to get my cards out to these people that have inspired me on YouTube. So I made 5 cards, and I used 3 different styles. I'm still trying to figure out which style I like the most, and because I like doing so many different things with them. But I made a clean and graphic card, I made 2 fun and cute cards, and I made 2 vintage cards. And I used 1 stamp set to make these cards, and it's called Bicycles to Stamp, and it's from the Stamps of Life. And then I also used a die set from the Stamps of Life, and this is the bicycle die right here. What you do is you die cut it out, or either you stamp and you die cut it out. But what I did, I die cut the bicycle first, and then I stamped on top of it, and it worked out perfectly. And you also get a little basket in there to put on your bicycle. You get a flower die, which I use for some of the cards. You get a hello shadow die, and you get the hello die too. Okay. Then I used some clouds on some of my cards, and this came from the hot air balloons to stamp, and a sun die, and that also came from that. So this is my first card, and this is my clean and graphic card. Very simple, just some paper layering, my die cut right here with the bicycle and the basket on the front. I used some buttons that I had in my stash, and I tied some twine inside of them. Okay, and I used a sentiment from that same stamp set. It says, "May your day be a ride in the park," and then I have plenty of space in the inside to write something personal to them. So that's my clean and graphic set. I also used one of my embossing folders so that it could match, because it matched this alphabet paper in the back. And the paper pad that I used for that came from Basic Gray. And this is it right here, and it's called Shine On. So that's where I got my papers from. Okay, the next 2 cards are my fun and cute cards, and I say fun and cute because the colors are so fun and cute, and there's a lot going on here. I have my bicycle right here. I have my little buttons right there to embellish the bicycle. I have my cloud stamps, and everything is popped up on foam dots except for the sun. There's the sun right there. And I have the hello die right here. I did it in pink on this card. And then I have two little birdie stamps that came from this set right here. I think it's called Birdcage to stamp. And you get the dies, because I'm a die-hard member from the Stamps of Life. And I use some sequins on there to embellish. There's those little flowers right there. And this is just a really fun card to make. And here's the other one. And you can see right here where I used the hello and I did it in blue. So those are my two fun and cute cards right there. And then here are my vintage cards right here. Here's one right here. And I had a lot of fun making these too, because I got to do a lot of layering. I got to use the frontage, which goes everywhere, but I still love it. I got to use some tea-dye distress ink to go around the edges to give it a vintage look. And I used a doily from Julie the Paper Bag Lady. There's the bicycle. I embossed it. After I stamped it and I embossed it, and then I used some of the embellishments that Natalie had given me in a swap that we were in about a month ago. So those came out really cute on there. I used a flower that she also had given me, and I used some pearl trim that I had and just twisted it into the shape of a leaf and glued it behind the flower. And I think I got this right here, this trim in a swap also, but I can't remember who gave it to me. So whoever did, if you're watching my video, I thank you very much. I used a stamp that says, "I'm so grateful there's you in the world," and this came from Stampin' Up. I punched it out. Okay, and I used some seam binding that I had got at a yard sale. And I was looking at this seam binding, you guys, and this seam binding was 16 cents. And now when you go in the stores, it's $1.39 or $1.59. So, and it's a really pretty color. So, I wanted to share that with you. And then here's the second vintage card that I made. And there's those embellishments again that I got from Natalie. They came out, they fit just right on this card. And this is one of the flowers that Natalie made. Here's some more seam binding of the paper doily. You can see the frontage back there in the back. This is a stamp that says, "You inspire me." That came from Stampin' Up. And this is some crochet trim that I had in my stash. And then I kind of put some paper in the inside right here and put some paper on the back too. And I also distressed the edges of this with the tea-dye distress ink. Okay, so I made it through this video and I am so happy. And Natalie, I want to say congrats to you again. I want to thank you guys for watching and commenting and subscribing to my channel. And you guys have a great day.